This is Bill Lanier, and this week I did an investigation on what increasing interest rates have done to both real estate investors as well as what would be home buyers during this past year and so far this year. Kind of interesting. Start out with the good news for investors. The first chart this week shows how many homes on average per month do we have available for rent in the MLS. Go back to 2021, we had roughly 150 houses available each month. And then as interest rates started increasing this past year, a lot of what would be home buyers opted for what they perceived as being safe place to go, rentals. And we decreased the available inventory of rentals by 30% this past year, down to around 100. And so far this year, we're down around 80. What's that mean for the investor? Less supply out there means they can demand more rent. So very good place for the investor. What's that look like from the potential home buyer's vantage point? Interest rates are increasing, makes them get nervous. They opted for the rental version. Either one of them, if you look at real estate values for the past 22 years, Midland has been a very good place to invest your dollars. We've seen just year over year increasing in values, roughly 6% appreciation, all the way through this past year when we ended up with an average sales price of $367,000. The one exception to this, back in 2015, when we saw a sharp decline in oil prices, we did see some economic uncertainty, and we did see the only significant decline in real estate values. But stop there and point out 1 year and 22, not a bad ratio. Let's jump forward with that homeowner. What if that potential homeowner during economic uncertainty back in 2015 had opted to go into a rent house? If they could have bought the house at the average sales price, a lot of variables could go into this, but let's just take simple math at $270,000. And they could have sold it this past year. What's that look like on paper? Here it is, 367 sales price this past year, purchase price, $97,000 worth of appreciation. Not a bad deal. And to make this even more significant, most home buyers use a mortgage to buy the house or leverage. So in this example, let's say they put 10% down. $270,000, $27,000 is a down payment. And where else can you turn $27,000 into almost $97,000 during the course of 7 years? I think this does show that Midland real estate is a good place to invest your dollars. One more thought for potential home buyers. If you're on the fence about these interest rates, if you go ahead and buy a house now, lock in your interest rates, and interest rates do continue to move up, you've hedged your bet. You're in good shape. Let's turn it around the other way. Feel like you're paying too much for the interest rate right now, and interest rates do go down. Very simple process nowadays to refinance the house at a later date for a lower interest rate. If you or any of your friends are contemplating buying or selling a house, please call us at the Bill Lanier team. We treat all of our clients with the utmost integrity, and we have 80 plus years of experience there in our office. Here's our contact information. Please give us a call for your next real estate need.